are you loyal to your employer? I'll tell you one of the things we've learned. The oldest, most experienced people, they say, oh, loyalty is dead. People in the middle, baby boomers and older Gen Xers, we say, are you loyal to your employer? They say, well, it depends on what you mean by loyal. You know who's the most likely to say yes? It's the youngest, least experienced people. We say, are you loyal to your employer? Yes! Well, are you sure? Because we thought you were going to say no. Our interviews aren't totally scientific. They say, I'm loyal, very loyal. We say, well, where do you think you'll be in 6 months? Oh, that depends on my best offer. We call it just-in-time loyalty. And for people of all ages, this is making more and more sense, because if you can't trust the system to take care of you in the long term, you look to your immediate bosses to take care of you in the short term. And I don't have to tell you that for 1 minute if you put on your individual career hat. You want to understand where workers are coming from? Be honest with yourself. Where are you coming from? The problem is you put on your leadership hat, and all of a sudden this is a big pain in the neck. For gosh sake, would you just do as you're told once? And that's not just true of older, more experienced leaders. That's also true for younger, less experienced leaders. There's nothing like a 25-year-old manager. Now think about some of your youngest in charges. Right? There's nothing like a 25-year-old manager. I interview them every day. They're walking around saying, I'll tell you what, workers have changed. When I was in the 3rd grade, people did as they were told. Because it's high maintenance. And in the midst of this, everybody's under more pressure. Now look, you tell me, high pressure workplace, there's no room for downtime, waste, inefficiency. It's more, better, faster every step of the way. The competition is more and more fierce. Everybody's getting squeezed. And meanwhile, employees are becoming more and more high maintenance. So you tell me, does that call for weaker leadership or stronger leadership? Does that call for hands-off leadership or hands-on leadership? See, but everywhere I go, I talk to leaders and managers and supervisors at all levels. And I ask them, hey, how's it going? And they tell me, I'm too busy. I don't have time for this. Meanwhile, look, there's all these rules and regulations and policies and procedures, and, even if I wanted to be highly engaged, there's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. The HR police are going to get me. And you know what? I'm not a natural leader. I'm an accountant. I moved into this role because I was a great accountant. And nobody ever taught me how to do the people work. They put me in a supervisory role. They said, you're in charge. And they taught me how to do the paperwork, but they never taught me how to do the people work.